You can use the normal curve calculator in POMQM. Click on it. You can compute either values given that you know what the probability for the area is, or you can choose to calculate or compute the probability given that you know what the values are. So let's go ahead and use this first. Let's say that for a project, expected time of completion is 21 weeks, and you can either specify standard deviation or variance. Let's say variance is 4 weeks. Now let's say you want to do a one-tailed analysis and the cutoff point is 17 weeks. Compute, and we know that the probability that the project can be completed in less than 17 weeks is only 2.3%, and it would take longer than 17 weeks would be 97 or 98%. You can edit. Now let's say that the probability of completion, that the completion time, we want it to be 25 weeks. Compute, and that's the same thing but on the other side. Or if you want it to be 22 weeks, it tells us what the components are. You could use 2 cutoff points, but that would require a two-tailed analysis. Let's say we want to know the area or the probability that the project will take between 18 weeks and 20 weeks. This blue area would be that probability, and it'll be about 24% chance or 0.24 probability that the project time will be between 18 to 20 weeks when the average time for the project is 21 weeks. You can edit the data, and now given a probability value, calculate the tails. If you want one-tailed, assuming that the mean and the variance are known, you can do a 90% probability area. Compute, and that tells you that the point where 10% of the area under the curve, or the probability that the project will take up to 18.5 weeks, is 10%. Probability that the project will take longer than 18.5 weeks would be approximately 90%. You can edit the data again and do a one-tailed test, but now decrease the probability, and let's say you want to make it 5%. So probability that the project time will exceed a certain length of time, we want it to be 5%. So if you do that, you'll know that when the average duration is 21 weeks, the probability that the project time will take longer than 24 weeks is only 5%. You can edit and now do a two-tailed, and let's say you want to do 10%. And in this way, we'll know that there's a 10% chance that the project will take between 20 and I can't even read that because it's so small. Let's go to let's make that 20, 30, 33%, for example, and compute, and you will see that the probability that the project will take between 20 to 22 weeks approximately is 33.5%. Thanks.